Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. So Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is a sequel to Hitman's Bodyguard. And I tell you what, this movie was a complete thrill ride. From beginning to the end, there is not a single scene that will make you bored. No. This is a chill action movie with some comedy elements to it. But first, what I like about this movie is the cast. Reynolds, Salma Hayek, and Samuel L. Jackson. They play well to this film. They add some experience that we can enjoy. They played their part perfectly. You know, what can't go wrong with this type of characters? Besides three of these characters, we also have Morgan Freeman. He's in the poster, however, but don't expect him to be like the main leads of this film, because he's just in it for 3 scenes. Yes, 3 scenes. And what I like about this movie the most is the action, the combination of action and comedy. It is so good. But sometimes, however, the comedy is too over the top. So the story elements are sometimes unbalanced in this film. And also, what I love about this story is that it feels like an expansion to the first one. It connects to the first one, but if you didn't watch the first one, the first film, Hitman's Bodyguard, you will also find an enjoyment throughout the most of this film. But if you saw the first film first and then this, you will indeed know about the characters a little more, because with the first film and the second film, the characters are the same. Now, let's talk briefly about the villain played by Antonio Banderas, who wants to spread an entire virus across Europe. So what I feel about this film that Antonio Banderas played is that they didn't show much of him in this film. He pretends to be a powerful film, but there's not a single scene that explains it, that explains that he's expert, that he's good at what he does. You don't get much about him. You know, when you see Reynolds, you will know what type of character he's playing in every single of his movie. He is kind of a comedy guy. He's kind of, he's tired of bodyguarding, so he has to get rest. But sometimes the situation, the circumstances pulls back to the bodyguarding life. So you know what he feels about it. He feels so sad. But like I said, if you don't pay attention to the story aspect of this film, but you just make attention to the action and the comedy, you will still find enjoyment. And this is kind of a movie that doesn't need a powerful story. With 3 of these characters, you can still enjoy the film the most, because our situation, especially COVID, we don't usually care about the story or the film, what you want to see or not. So, with the action and the comedy, you will still find enjoyment. And like, hey man, come on, just give me one film for me to enjoy, for me to settle down and enjoy and escape from this kind of situation. So, with that, the film is a perfect escape for 90 minutes. So, let's talk about the length. The length is completely perfect. It's not too long, because this is a simple comedy story that doesn't require you to pay attention to the story. So the comedy and the action really played a big part in this film. And that's what I like about it. So, for Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, I'm going to give it an 8. The perfect escape for our circumstances right now. You don't have to worry about anything for 90 minutes. And that is a perfect way to waste your time, to kill your time. You don't have to think too hard with this film. Just enjoy, just settle down and enjoy the film, enjoy the comedy, enjoy the action, and you will be fine. So, what do you think about Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard? Comment down below and tell me, do you enjoy the first film or the second film more? For me though, I just enjoy the second film more. I don't know why, because like I said, the situation approaches to us. So, I prefer the second film. I still enjoyed the first film, however, but I enjoyed this film than the first one. So what do you think about the film? Comment down below and see you on the next video.